What is up, everybody? I just do lives every now and then at random times. Oh, that sun might be a problem. Woo! Yep, so I'm going to probably have to scoot forward a little bit. I might have to block the sun out altogether. But it's a wonderful day. We're sorting cards, drinking G Fuel. I had to get I seen it in the gas station, and it is a Venom G Fuel. And I love Venom and all things Venom. So that's what I decided to grab. Not a sponsor for today's video, but what it is what it is. So I got this from one of my friendly local game stores, and I really just wanted to try and get some sorting done since I got all kinds of different cards here and there. And so we're just going to be sorting. And if anybody has any questions or anything, just let me know. I cannot see. Let's see. There we go. Hopefully all this will go through. I don't know. But I wanted to sort some rares up. Maybe I do need to move that curtain. Just a hair. Let's see. Let's move it back that much. Let's see if that helps any. No, it's from the other side. That just dulls the room altogether, though. We're having some technical difficulties down here. Like, that does it, but I mean, it's not great, though. I mean, I kind of hate that. But it is what it is. I feel like I'm going to have to turn the light on. But either way, the show must go on. But yeah, I just really wanted to get some card sorting done because I got boxes and boxes and boxes of rares and different stuff that I haven't used that I'm not going to use. Like here in this box, it's a Vampiric Tutor just hanging out. Cards that can be sorted that I should have sorted while I had them, or as I traded for them. Like these lands, they need to be sorted back into the land pile. Like there's some stuff like Vapor Snag that I didn't even realize I had multiple copies of. But we'll put that down there. Anything that's not a rare in these boxes will probably go here. Wait, I have a land stack. I have a land stack. Could have swore I had a land stack. Is this the land stack? No, that's the non-important land stack. But if this becomes a thing, I'll probably end up, just... That is an uncommon. That can go there. I'll probably do this a little more often. Just want to hang out with you guys. There's a Perforos that I just have for some weird reason. And then I do have like the stack of cards here that I do plan on giving to a buddy of mine that I know does build a lot of decks. You might know him, Brian Canada, for Cure for the Common Game. It is what it is. But yeah, sorting is probably my biggest problem that I just hate. I don't like sorting, but at the same time, I'll sort out of just boredom, which is kind of what's happening right now. Snowlands. I'll put them there because they're not full arts. That is a foil card. There is a card named Suppress. This is the art for it. Now, what Suppress does is target player removes all cards in his or her hand from the game face down. At the end of that player's next turn, that player returns those cards to his or her hand. You're playing against a blue deck. Oh, look. Unless you counter this, you ain't countering nothing. Which is pretty cool. And I think that's a rare. But I do have like cards that I do not have any idea on whether it's a rare or not. But I do have them like set off to the side. Like Tendrils of Agony. I know that's no matter if it's a rare or uncommon, it's still used. like suppress. It's an uncommon on the paper, but Culling the Weak is a good uncommon. Here's one that I don't see a lot of people, if nobody uses it, because it's dependent on your opponent's letting you do it. Ristic Tutor for 2 and a black. Unless any player pays 2, search your library for a card, then put that card into your hand. That's a Ristic Tutor. Pretty old school. Like Steel Artifact, Control Magic, stuff like that I can put off to the side. I do have like a white border thing I have off to the side that I have been. And look, I was looking for a Regal Force, and there it is, right there. Just didn't know I had it. There's all the Nephilim. I always wanted to build a deck around them. Never could, though. Just never could find the want to. There's a rare. Nobody is in here yet. But it's okay, because we're just going to keep on rolling. Aetherize. That's seen some reprints here recently. I know what those are. Those are their rarities. So let's just those there. So that's one box that will be empty. We'll just go ahead and sort those later. Telling Time, Dowsing, Caustic Ring, Train of Thought. That would have been cool for the Mad Scientist deck. No, look, I lost my train of thought. Just that's the kind of stuff that I build, or I like to build. Flow of Ideas would have been good because it's a draw spell, and it's Demonic Nexus. That might be good. I might need to keep that off to the side for that deck. Because I do realize that in the last time that I played a Ruth, I ended up traumatizing myself twice. Like, I was able to shuffle my graveyard into my library and then traumatize myself again. And I still ended up getting a Wonder into the graveyard. Don't know how, but there it was. Uncommon. Now, like, some of these will probably be, like, worth some money now because I've had them in here for so long. I kind of just don't remember where they were or what they did. That is a separator. Oh, look, rares. Rare. That's a rare. Forest. Foil. That disfigures special. Let me put that off to the side. And some of these have been in these areas for so long that I forgot that I even had them. Oh, that Vapor Snack can go up there. What are these? Those are, yeah, those, I have them all separated up there. I'll get to doing the rares eventually. Whirlwind Denial. That one is a... I can put that. No. I have those separated. Let's just put those there for right now. That's a Girl Slave. I can't believe I forgot about that. Phyrexian Marauder. He was in line to go into the Phyrexian deck, but never could. Oh, look. Of course. Like I said, money. Parallel Lives. Right there. Earl of Squirrel. Isamaru. That's a good one. Earl of Squirrel's a uncard. No, that's a rare. Petitioners is actually some money. Arasta, Gorgos, Curiosities. Oh, those are all rares. Probably set that off to the side. So, Brian Canada is the one that started that for me. But I've started a while back on certain commanders that I could find the art card for. I started using them on the back. And I'll put the commander in a inner sleeve, and then I'll put it and the art card into the tokens can go there into the sleeve with that showing on the back. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but it does like really encapsulate. You know, if you're playing Orvar, that's a good card. Do I want to keep this? I already have a different version of it. So that is actually a box and a found sleeve. That's actually not bad that I saved. But yeah, I just don't ever really get the time to just run through and make sure I have everything that I say I have. And sometimes I just have stuff that I didn't know I had, like an extra chainer. So this right here is a clear sleeve that goes in front of a of a regular card, but it's supposed to have the, I don't know if you can see it. I got to catch that light. Oh, there it is, right there. You see the skulls across the front, and I really enjoy these. I got those for a Christmas present from my significant other. There's another mirror retriever. Throw that in the stack. Hedron crawler. Those are white border, so those can go there. Commons, uncommons. That's a preordained shimmer mirror. Yeah, throw those there. Preordained can go there. Turn to dust. Woodland chasm. This can go all there. That is a unused demon sleeve. Benevolent bodyguard. I got this foil, and it is gorgeous. I can't really see it without the light. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it, but y'all can't. I'm sorry. But I'm going to keep that because it is a good card. Demon. Oh. So I still haven't updated some decks. And I know I should have a long time ago. But like this right here, sacrifice. You gain life equal to, you gain black mana equal to the creature's casting cost. So if you can find a way to just, just casually just dump. Maybe if I put it right there. Nope, that's even worse. Let's not do that. Put it a little farther this way. That's not as bad, but you can't see me. But I'm not the prettiest person in the world, so that's fine. Some of these cards are like really overlooked in my opinion. Like Fissure is a destroy. What was it? I have some whiteboard cards that I don't know. Fissure was destroy target land or creature for 5 mana in black, in red. So you never know what you're gonna get when you play with Magic cards, especially ones from way back in the day. Aspect Blood Pet. That might be worth something. I wish I had an extra set of stuff. Like I have this binder here that's full of, I believe. Oh, that's the sleeve. I can move that over there. Blood Pet can go there. That's all Goblin. That's card draw. Let's separate that to there. That's fine. Reclaim is pretty good. Bellowing Tangleworm. Lure. Warden of Geometries. And I had this whole stack of like unicorns to try and build a deck, and I never did. So let's go on ahead and just throw these in a common uncommon stack. Noxious Field. What is this separated? Oh, those are devotion cards. And those are lands. All of those are lands. Wow. Let's see. Those go there. Shattered Crypt. Return X target creatures. That's a Revitalize. Put those there. Alright, that's another box down. Well, that's half a box down. Still have some more to go. Visions. There's some more lands. See, I like sorting when it's fun. Like, you guys make it fun. Because I'm actually just not just sitting here talking to myself like, oh my god, this is so regretfully horrible. Vile Rebirth is where that'll stop. Victim of the Night, Blood Celebrant, Swarmound, Diagraph Captain. Now that's a special. Mana Breach, that's actually pretty good. Dash Hope's Dread Return, Tainted Strike, that's pretty good too. And all the rest of this can go into a stack. Alright, so there's one that I pulled out that I really I bought a while back, and I never got the chance to use it because I don't play these colors very often. But the name of the card is Altar of Bone. Tell me if you've heard this one before, but this is a sacrifice effect in green-white. It's for a white and a green. Altar of Bone is a sorcery. Sacrifice a creature to look through your library for a creature card. Put that card into your hand after revealing it, and shuffle your library. I think I paid a pretty penny for that one. Can't remember. It's been a while. Maybe I should just go on ahead and turn the light on. Let's see if it makes a difference. Maybe I can turn the light on and close the blinds to where the sun's not going to get us. We don't want any distractions, so we're just going to close that too. That's better. That's a whole lot better. Now y'all can... Oh no, let's not look at my face. And I know this is probably not the best time to live, but you know, you never know. There are people around the world doing different things at different times. Oh, I definitely need to sort those. So, one set that I did not buy a lot of, but I like the intrigue of it because it had special lands, and that was the, what is it called? The Unfinity set? Yeah, that's what it was, Unfinity. And I've got some of these cards just scattered everywhere, and I need to organize them. Scrap Trawler, Late to Dinner. Those are all rares. Sisay's Ring, Pilgrim's Eye, Dreamstone, Hedron. Those go on the artifacts. Viridian Longbow. Lifecrashers, Bestiary, Gauntlet of Power more. See, it's stuff like this that I don't realize I have until I set it out aside. Ooh, that's a shiny chromatic star. You can actually see it now because I got the light on. Let's put that there. Coveted Jewel. That's a rare. Forebear's Blade. Core Cartographer. That's a foil Core Cartographer. Regal Caracal. Uncommon. And these are just like all of these have been pent up since like that's a capsize without a penny sleeve. That's odd. Oh, and there's another train. When did I get another? Wait a minute. Yeah, that's another training grounds. Yeah, these have just been like pent up since I stopped organizing. Oh, I can put that actually over there. That capsize needs a sleeve though. Let's see. That is all. That's a white border swamp. Those can all go there. Rogue class. Wart, Revelark, Rhea. Man, I tell you what, there was a time a while back when I had built Rhea as angels because that's a money. It's a resculpt. Coastal Piracy. That's a rare. When I had built Rhea as tribal angels, and I loved it because it's reanimator angels. It's angels' second life. I don't know. But I really enjoyed building it, and even though the cost is really ridiculous, it's 6 and 3 white. But I enjoyed building it, which is the most important part. There's a Micromancer. Counterspell, Treasure Cruise, Protect the Negotiators. I don't think I'll keep that one. Frogify, another Micromancer. Rooftop Storms. Essence Flux. Is that in a regular sleeve? That is in a regular sleeve. Huh. Get that off to the side. And like cards that I knew I needed or I wanted to use, I couldn't find. So I would spend hours looking for them. And like Imps Mischief. I mean, it's a $5 card, but still. And that's a Stitcher supplier. That's worth something, I think. Viserys Seers can go there. Diregraph Colossus. Mari was going to be my assassin deck, but I couldn't remember who all was an assassin until I started, looking through. And then I still haven't negotiated whether I want her to be the assassin or not. But it is fitting the theme. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but to me, I don't know if y'all be able to see it either because it's foil. That thing that is right there, right next to her, does that not look like the Mirari? Like, that is the weirdest thing ever. I know y'all can't see the text, but it is what it is. Wake the Dead, Death Pit Offering. And because I am the reanimator type, cards like Discerning Taste, those are good cards to me. But then again, it does not fit every deck, so sometimes it just goes under the radar. Yeah, Exquisite Blood. Gotta have an Exquisite Blood. Faithless Salvaging. And cards like this, the Thrill of Possibility that I never put away, and it's foil too, it's pretty. That needs to sleep. Harmless Offering. I was building some weird decks at a point in time. Into the North, that's a pretty good ramp spell. That over there. This was a big find for me. A foil Temur Sabertooth from Khans of Tarkir, Fate Reforged, I think. I can't remember. But that's worth something. All these are commons and uncommons. That is a foreign Riven Turnbull. It's actually might be worth something. Dramoka's Command, that's actually pretty useful. Those are uncommons? Uncommons. Rare, uncommon, uncommon. There's a Phoenix, God of Deception, and a Dragon Lord Dramoka right behind it. That just goes to show how much I actually look and take care of my cards, sadly. Land, rare land. That's an Ark of Araska. All those can go into the land pile. I do have a tokens pile, but I don't need it. And I'm through with those, which is pretty interesting. So that's 2 boxes of 3 boxes, and that's a commander. That's a big deck box. That's a boulder. I've had these boulders since, gosh, I can't even tell you. Not too long. When they first started making these, I had seen somebody with one, and then I got enamored with them. So now I have one of every color and a colorless. I have a red one, blue one, green one, white one, yellow one, and a purple one. So I have one of every color, one of every basic color, and a colorless one to go along with it. And those are just the regular 80s. So, I wonder. What are those again? Those are lands. Those are lands. So we can put all the lands here, and those are like all kinds of different lands. Yeah, all kinds of different lands. So I can put all those in the back. As long as they're not special lands. I can move some to the front. Yeah. Move all the pretty ones to the front. Because that's what we're going to do. Oh, I need to move all the ones that aren't. Okay, yeah. They're all good. Cool. All those are there. Great. Now I need to move some stuff around so I can easily get to the center 2 rows where I'm going to keep those. Easily move stuff around. Those tokens aren't doing much. Drain, what are these? Tokens. Move tokens off to the side, that's fine. We're 30 minutes in and nobody showed up. Unfortunately. let's see if we can get some people into the chat. We're going to swap this around. Can I swap it around? Yeah, there we go. Swapping it around. Look at some cards for a second. Can I leave? Oh, yep, it's reconnecting. So, what is this? Well, that's fine, I guess. I don't know. I'm just enjoying just being on this thing. Share to Discord. We're back. Yeah, we're back. All right, cool. Just throwing these on top of some cards. Now let's flip it back around. Maybe some people will join us here in a minute, and we won't be all lonely. And back this way. Okay. We can move some stuff around again. It's not going to kill me to move some stuff around, as long as it doesn't knock over a drink. Because we all know what cards and any beverage will do to. Well, any beverage will do to cards. And of course, like a good card collector, I keep all of my stuff separate. There's a drink over there. But yeah. Now I guess we get to sorting by sets. Or what is in a set, what isn't in a set. That can go on a sleeve. So, let's split it like that. In a set, it's a D&D set. That's a master set, so we'll start that here. That's a promo. I think I'm going to set promos aside. That is a move. Promos go here. There we go. It's not in a regular set. I'm going to set it off to the side like Souvenir Snatcher. I would actually put that with the Ikoria cards because I do keep them together. That's a Lara. Was that a commander deck? I believe that was a commander deck, so we're going to put that there. Curse of Shaken Faith, Lysa. Doomed Necromancer was in a commander set, or a commander card. So we'll put that there. Maybe I should separate those. Let's see. Commander, set. Yeah, we're going to separate the commander stuff from those. That's Commander Legends, M20, Legions, and I have all these in sets. There we go. We're getting the groove. We're getting in there. Sets Tiger, Wrath of God. That was a regular set. Commander. 21. Leyline of the Void. That was in a regular set. A weird M20. No, that was time shifted. M21. Like these right here. I'm going to set those off to the side. That's a commander deck. That would go... Yeah, we're just going to leave that commander. That's in a set. I may not actually have that set aside. So let's go commander. That's a promo scrap. I got like 4 of those. I traded for those. So the story behind the amount of scrap trawlers I have of these, I was gonna build an off-color KCI deck, which is Cart Clan Ironworks, and I wanted to go red-black instead of red-green for better utility for removal, because removal was a big thing in my meta for modern. But I never got the chance to use it because right as I was building it and I finished it, they were like, oh, well, guess what, guys? It's banned. So no more KCI for me because they banned. Oh, that's a Triumph of the Hordes. I got so many of those, unfortunately. Fresh Meat. That was in Phyrexia. I think I have that one. Those 9th edition. That was a special set. Special set. Kamigawa. That's Commander. And like for ones that are like before that, who is that meowing? Connor? No? Okay, so we have a bunch of cats in the house. It's a bunch. But back to the... for ones that I don't have sets for, I usually put in my binder just so I can make sure they stay Pringly fresh. Like the Soul Ring will probably go in the binder. Temple of Abandon, those can all go in the sets. Piers Whim is probably a special... That's a... Battle Bond. Oh, beautiful Necro Duality. Gotta love it. There's Scob. I can actually put those... Put that in Commander. So, and here we come to the last one in this handful. It's a Rise from the Grave. But it's not just any Rise from the Grave. It is a DCI promo, foil promo of a Rise from the Grave. And a buddy of mine was playing in a game store not too far from the other game store that I regularly play at on Fridays. But he was playing there and he was like, hey, I got this chance of a promo. Do you want me to get it for you? And I was like, sure, why not? And when he finally gave it to me, it was gorgeous. And that's going in my personal stuff. But to end this stack, we do consignments at a closer game store than my regular game store. It's about 30 minutes from where I live. The other game store I usually go to is about 30 minutes from my work. So I usually load all my stuff up for game nights on Friday and take it with me so I can go to the game store there. But this game store that's 30 minutes from where I live, they have a system where they use people use their cards for consignment and stuff like that. So I end up sending a binder up there of my own, building up store credit because everything bought goes to store credit. And I ended up using some of it on stuff like that, like a Dockside Extortionist and a Mana Vault. Those are double masters, so they'll be in a special set. Gilded Gooses, Spell Pierce, those are promos. Those can go there. Another Light Paws. It's the Dark Ritual that I got from a trade. He was like, yeah, I don't need it. So we're just going to... That can go with those because those are Kamigawa cards. Those are set cards. Set. Here we come into the cards that was just like, God, why did I get some of those now? Because I ended up getting 3 Aether Vials for a zombie build for Modern. It was Aether Zombies. And a Surgical Extraction. Set. I don't know what I should do with these. Maybe I should put those in the binder. It's cards from the Warhammer 40k that people were piecing out. That's a commander card. That's a commander common. That can go there. Yeah, and I just don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I'm gonna put that over there. That'll work. Dig Up. Baldur's Gate. There we go. Wear and Tear. That's a good common, uncommon to keep. Blade Wing. I think I may have actually put that. That's a Maskwood Nexus. I might need to sleeve that later. Bootlegger Stash. Cards that I just bought. And I was like, oh, well, those are cool. Or cards that I've changed out because the Scarab God was originally the helm of my blue-black zombie deck, and now it's Will Help for better combo synergy. It's a Goblin God. That's a Double Masters? Yeah, that's the first Double Master set. Baldur's Gate. That's in the set with a binder. Ogre Battle Driver, that's a commander card. That's in a set. Aegis Angel. This was back when I first started playing, because Aegis, I started playing back in 2016-ish. So that's pretty cool. And I think I might run out of space for stuff. Oh, that's another one from the starter deck that they gave me when I first started playing. Mana Confluence and City of Brass. Those are special cards. Set those aside. Firemind's Research. Chainer. Firemind's Research was a set card. Chainer was a Dominaria Remastered. Replication was a commander card. Body Count was a commander card. Yeah, but really I'm just sorting into making sure that I have everything where it's supposed to be. Grave Titans. Grave Titans have fallen out of favor for me because, you know, they used to be, that's a Microsynth Lattice. They used to be really cool because they were they were the epitome of a big zombie card. But now as time has progressed, we've got better zombies, and Grave Titan has just been outclassed in a way, I guess you could say. That's an Ashnod's Altar. That's one of the reprints from the Artificer set, the Artificer sheet, and I really like the art, so I kept it. It's a Foundry Inspector. That can go there. I'll put that there. That can sit there. Life Insurance. I thought I was going to build a black-white life deck. Beast Within's for days. Those all go there. Zombie Apocalypse. And then I also thought about doing a Pioneer blue-black zombie deck, and I never got around to it, but those go in a set. Muldrotha, the Gravetide. That was a full etched that I ended up exchanging for a, what was it? The alternate, the special art one. That is a Concordant Crossroads. That is a Jaren. I'm going to leave that out, because that was supposed to be a deck. The Garnon was supposed to be a deck. That's a Marin. That's a Grim Tutor. That goes in 21. That's a promo. Where'd the promos go? I set the promos aside somewhere and I forgot. Man, I'm just like that. That'd be just like me. That's a Quasali. Oh, I got this card. It's a Quasali Slingers. I got this for a cat deck. Where is the promos? Oh, it's right in front of my face. And that's a Raven Man. With the birds. I like to keep the cards with the tokens, but I never ended up building the deck, so it gets shafted. Necromancer, Death's Majesty. There's a regular Ashnod's Altar. That's some money. Torpor Orb. That is in a new Phyrexia. Collector Oof. Wormcoil Engine. Reanimate. Death Baron. Here we get into some cards, and that's a DCI promo Siphon Mine. That's actually really good. And I just got a message that my significant other is on the way home. Splinter Twin, that needs to be set aside. And I do that, and I forget what they're even for most of the time. That's a Metallic Mimics. Walking Ballista, that one needs to be in a sleeve. Imprisoned in the Moon, those all have their sets. That's pretty cool. So, Phyrexian Tower, that is a Jumpstart set. I'm going to put that with Commander Tower. I mean the Commander cards. And here we get into some of the cards that I seen earlier. Phoenix was a regular. That was a list card. Those are list cards? What? It's whack. Makes it cheaper. That's good. Make sure these are all setted. Because I'll end up putting these with sets, even if they're list cards, because they have their set symbol. Is that a promo? That's a promo. Promo. Harmless Offering, Abysmal. That is a Iconic Masters. Put that with Commander cards. Exquisite Blood, Death the Dead, Death Pit, Mari, Diagraph, all of that. Oh, Army of the Damned can go in the commander stuff. Narumeha, all that can go in the set, commander. Not commander, but special set. Commander. There we go. We're getting into a groove. 19, 19, 20. Oh, that one stack is starting to get pretty big. Training grounds. That might need to go in a binder. Mind Bend, pull from tomorrow. Blue Sun Zenith. That's a commander card. Those can all go there. I'll sort those out later. Regular commander. I think I might need to go on ahead and start the next stack for regular cards. That's a misdirection. Okay. Commander, regular, commander, set, commander. 2 copies of Gauntlet of Power. What was I going to do with these? And that is a list card. Don't know, so I'm gonna put those with the commander stuff. Commander. Let's see. Keep going. That's a commander card. There's 3 of the scrap trawlers. Did I already have one set aside? Probably set aside already somewhere. But yeah, I had collected a bunch of those from whenever I was playing. That is a Gate Crash. That's a set. That's just not that set. Arasta, Gorgos, Absorb, Ishimaru, Parallel Lives. Bruno was a commander card. That was a commander card. That's a regular set. Might just put all those in the commander binder. Those have off-color sets that I'm not sorting with. And there's the Nephilim again. Finally coming back around. Dustalker, that is a set. Chainer, that's older. Regal Force, commander. Bind and Roaring Slagworm, those were before. I think I actually have that. That's a commander. That's a Heroic Intervention. Like I said, you never know what you'll find whenever you start sorting, and it's really good to help make sure you have what you're actually looking for. Genesis Storm. Guardian Project. Nyxbloom Ancient. Zopandro. And that can go there. That is a gamble. Oh, that goes there. That is a commander card. Oh, that's someone I don't have sorted. So we'll just put it in the commander binder. Have that sorted. Yeah, some of that sorted. Commander. You know, like just stuff like this that I just find, like Smothering Tithing Cathar's Crusade. It's just great. Tatsunari. That can go there. That's a rare. From a set. Esper Sentinel. Didn't even know I had another one. But there it is. Just hanging out. Commander. That is uncommon, though. Put that there. Prized Amalgams. Those were a part of the deck that I wanted to play. That was blue-black. Actually, that was going to be Grixis. I think I showed you guys that deck a while back. 4 copies of Persist. This is getting to the sideboard of that deck. Extra Pates. Those are Modern Masters cards that I'm probably going to have to sort. Put those in the binder. Murderous Rider. Professor Onyx. Japanese alt art, I guess you can say. It's pretty neat. It's pretty. Culling Ritual, that's in its set. Day of the Dragons is Iconic Masters. And some of these cards I bought, and I was like, damn, when did I get these? That land. I needed that land. And I went out and bought one. I bought one. Horrible in English. Welcome to the South. If you didn't know, now you know. You know? Oh, my shoulder's killing me now. Oh, that's in a set. That's in a set. Raging Ravines. Commander set. Oh, ooh. That'd make a head hurt. And I'm only getting started. That's the bad part. So now, I'm going to move over and grab the other box of stuff that I had set aside so I can start on it. And I don't know about y'all, but I bought a bunch of these like big commander deck, buy one, get a deck free thing, promotion things. And I was like, man, these aren't even that great. And they weren't. Because most of the time, I ended up getting shafted and getting like packs of lands. There's an Indomitable Creativity. It's just sitting in a sleeve. Bomat Courier. Ornithopter is actually good. Key to the City. Where do I put that? It's artifacts. Let's throw that there. Pia's Revolution. Pia's Revolution was actually key to that deck because if you didn't want me to have it, you had to take damage equal to it. But if I kept getting it back, you were just going to keep getting whacked for it. So the Ornithopter. Cultivator's Caravan. Release the Gremlins was also a good one for that time period. Ugh. And then we get into a bunch of commons and uncommons. No spicy things. Oh, that's a Dispel. Felidar Cub, Negate, Reckless Fireweaver. Ancestral Tribute was a rare. Ashiok. Commander. All those Ashioks are actually really good. Neoform is good. Dovin's Veto. Those can all be sorted back into their sets. Oh, get some rares. Commons and uncommons they go. Donavolt Tower. And these are probably from decks that I built. And was like, hey, I'm not doing nothing with these cards. And then some cards are like, hey, you got 2 rares sitting there together. Uncut Unctus. I think Grand Metatect. I pulled this and an Encroaching Mycosynth from the same pack, which I thought was pretty interesting because they're both from the same set. Selfless Spirits, Mausoleum Wanderer, Niblis of Frost, Rattle Chains, Port Town, a foil Port Town, Experimental Augury, that's a promo. That's a land, pretty land. And a rare, Hostile Negotiations. All right, to the next stack. I'm stacking them all off to the side. That was a commander card. Commander card. Commander card. Commander. Uncommons. Those will go there. Tokens. Everybody loves tokens. Put that there. Or did I have a stack for tokens? No, I didn't. Yes, I did. I did have a stack for tokens. Commons, uncommon. Bantu's Monument. That's actually pretty good. Off to the side. Plains, Field of Ruin, Tainted Woods, Unclaimed Territory, back when those were good cards. Those in the lands. Stormcrow. Everybody loves Stormcrow. Claim. All That Glitters is a good card. And Tuco Husk. Yep, now we get into the other deck that I built a while back. This was back when I was dipping my hand into just about everything. Now I'm mostly Commander, but I have decks. Like I have Oathbreaker decks. I have, like I have a Pauper deck. I have a couple Oathbreaker decks that are incomplete because I'm changing them around. But I never had the cards because they're all everywhere. Like, of course, because I'm sorting. But I think with this sorting, it helps make sure if I have stuff that I want to use, I have it to use. Like the Ghoul Caller's Chance. Those are good in multiple formats, especially if you're playing zombies, because I play zombies. Corpse Knight, Tonebound Lich. All commons and uncommons. That's a Master Splicer. Manifold Key. Colossus Hammer. Separate those. Those might be good to sell off later. Gromag Angler. See, just got all kinds of stuff just floating around. I just never know what to do with. What are those? Those commons and uncommons? Yeah, those are commons and uncommons. Bubble Matrix. I don't know what to do with Bubble Matrix, though, because that was... Let's move some of these over. That one's starting to overflow. Necrogen Doomsday. That's a card. Artifacts. Yeah. I think Bubble Matrix was a rare, but I know Open the Vault is too, so I'm just... Let's see. Commander. Stick those in the Commander set. Blanket of Night is actually a really good alternative to the Urborgs of the world if you're looking for a cheaper version. I think Blanket of Night isn't that much expensive. No, we're not going to separate those. Commons, uncommons, Street Wraith. There's a White Border Karma. Looks like these are all commons and uncommons. But there's some Grave Purges and some Dark Rituals. I think I might have to move the tokens off to the side. Do I need to take that out? Yeah, I'm going to take that out of the sleeve and put something else in its place. Let's go and put those there. Because I ended up getting more commons and uncommons than I expected, so here we are. There's a Winds of Change that I still haven't sleeved up. I could have swore I did, but I didn't. So that's getting this sleeve. Alright, that's that box, surprisingly. Nothing left. Now you see it, now you don't. It's done. Which I do have commons and uncommons separated in their own thing. But I need to put these in. Whenever I get the chance, I need to separate all the commons and uncommons from each other. Oh. Starting a new box. And some of these have like... I think these are common. These are just commons and uncommons. I was wrong, of course. Alter Dementia Bantu's Monument. Bantu's Monument. Alter Dementia was a modern card. There. Bottomless Vault. That was a land. I'll go with the lands. Coalition Relic was a command 25. Lead Mirror, that can go in artifacts. Common, uncommon. There's another mirror pool from Zendikar. There's a Necromancy. Okay, here's where we get into a bunch of rares. Like this Fabricate, I'm going to keep separate because I like the art of it. It was a promo, so it can sit with the promos. Necromancy, Conjurer's Closet. Necromancy can be separated from my stuff. Herald's Horn, Conjurer's Closet, Jumpstart. That can go into commons and uncommons. Crowded Crypt. I love that card. It's a good card. But it's all commander set, so that can go there. Common, uncommon, common, uncommon. These were from, oh, that's a pretty card. See, I buy cards and I forget that I even have them most of the time. That's a commander card. Having Gold Lich, I need to separate. And then I have like cards from, it's a common uncommons. Like cards that I showed you guys that I bought that I, like this Nephalia Drownyard that I did not ever have. I never put it in a deck, but I love the art of it. It is gorgeous. That is a special card. I'm going to put that off to the side. And let's see what we have in the next run. Common, uncommon. Tokens. I like the tokens from March of the Machines also. Is that Mom? Yeah, it was Mom. Put those tokens off to the side. And here we get into some more rares. Flame Shadow Conjuring. That is the card I was thinking of earlier. And I couldn't put it into words what I thought about it. Okay, so Commander. Special set, which was Modern Horizons. Coria. That's a Terminate. Old card. Old border. Common, uncommon. Day of Judgment. Predator's Grasp. Painful Truth. There's some talismans. Those can go into the artifact binder. Lore Seeker Stone is an uncommon talisman of conviction. Whisper Silk Cloak. Villas Angel of Ruins is a commander card. Villas Caves Aquelos. Sulphur Springs, that goes into the personal collection. Blightstep, Needle Verge. Ooh, Slaughter Pack, that's a commander card. Gyre Reach, Lyra. This is where we get some more commons and uncommons, and I think I'm actually out of space. There's a Gift of Immortality. That's in a set. Commons and uncommons. Martyr's Bond. This was from the Gideon Spellbook. That's actually pretty cool. Put that in the commander. Eerie Interlude. Angel Guardian. Oh man, here we get to some of the first changes I was making to stuff. World Gorger Dragon. That is a gorgeous World Gorger Dragon. That's my first one. And it will definitely not be the last one that I play. Oh, we're in the border of that one. Wheel of Misfortune and Croxa. These are definitely some cards that I know are worth some money, and I just never got around to moving them. I like this Narfi and this Larder Zombie. Throne of the God Pharaoh Altar. Those can all go in their sets. Those are all commons and uncommons that I sleeve that I probably need to unsleeve. Noxious School, that's a personal. Saw it coming. Kindred Discovery. See, look, I find stuff I don't even know I have. It never fails. That's in a sleeve. That is a personal. That's a left-handed Giraffe's Messenger, that's pretty cool on its own. Torment of Hellfire. That's a Tendrils of Agony. Those. Set. Commander. Yeah. Those probably might go into personal later. Vizier. Kindred Discovery was a commander card. So those can go into commons and uncommons. Kahiro, the Orphan Guard. That was a rare from a set. Man, I'm just looking at so much stuff that I needed to put away that I still haven't, but I have a lot of, apparently. Herald's Horn. I got multiples of those, apparently. Oh, there's that gorgeous Zarda I traded for. The alternate, what are they called? I feel like I'm an old person. Like, what was that back in the day? No. That was it's a set. Dark Ritual. Personal. Gemstone Mine. Goes there. Seed Core goes there. Collected Company. That's an old card. Ludovic Necro Genius. Thought about building a deck around him. And those are commander cards. Kazur and Ukima. Those are actually pretty good cards. Let's see what the rest of this has in for it. And those are sleeves. So those are going in the stack. Probably separate these from the colored ones. There we go. Let's see. Ooze, tokens, Mind Stone, Soul Ring, Simic Signet, Growth Spiral, Tatiova, Loxodon. Let's see. Common, uncommon. Let's keep that separate. Common, uncommon, common, uncommon. Lands. I think we finally hit the lands. Yep. That's a bunch of basic extended arts and whatnots. So we have a stack of cards that are going in the personal. We have a stack of cards that are going everywhere. But all in all, a good little session. I've cleared off some of my desk. I really wanted to do this so I could make sure that I did have space, because as we all know, Magic players, we collect cards like hoarders collect their favorite. Okay, we're hoarders. Let's just be honest, we're hoarders in our own rights. But what we do with the hoarding is, different for everybody. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing or a good thing. We're hoarders in our own right, but comes a time where you need to really just sit down and be like, well, there's too much stuff. I need to get my stuff together, or we're going to be in trouble. And right now, with the gross over accumulation of Magic sets and everything that's going on, it makes it really hard to keep up, especially as a content creator, even more so as just a regular consumer of Magic the Gathering products. And you just feel like you don't have enough time to experience one thing before you go to the next. Like I said, I've had 2 decks that I wanted to build for the sets for Dominaria United, and they were over here set off to the side. I bought the sleeve. I bought the special art card. I bought this card. Hell, I even got, for Garna, I even got the signed version. Can't see it, but for Jaren, I was going to build a deck, and I got the signed version, and I never did anything with it. Such is Magic content creation, and I feel like I got into the game a little bit late when I should have been doing it a lot sooner, and I could have been progressed a lot farther than I am now. But where I'm at right now, I'm not content, but I'm happy. Like, I've come a long way, and you can tell I've amassed a bunch of cards, and then I have the ability to build whatever I want and play whatever I want. But for you guys and everybody else that I want to see it, to share it with, it makes it a lot harder to, be small, and where I could be at like 1,000 or so right now. It is what it is. And, maybe one day we'll be at 1,000, we'll be kicking it up to 2 to 4 to 5. I want to, I name dropped Brian Canada earlier, but he's a really good friend, and I've been playing with him for, I can't tell you how long. We play at his shop, Canada's Collectible Games, and every little bit of, just the little stuff here and there, like, hey, I got, my first 50. Hey, I got my first, 100, and now we're moving up into the 150 now. The goal, just, I want to keep pushing the goal out farther and to see how much farther we can go, because content creators, especially right now, I bought some, I use programs and different stuff online that I have to pay for, that because even though that I'm paying for it, and I'm not getting anything back from it except for the the enjoyment of using it and sharing what I'm doing with you guys. And yeah, this has turned into a real like sob story, like, oh well, he's getting soft and emotional now. But it is what it is. We're all human. And a lot of people they brush off the fact that content creators they're doing it for money, or they're doing it for such and such. And yeah, that is true. The money is a thing, but it's not, we're here for the game. And I enjoy the game and being with the people I get to play with, or that I have played with in the past, more than, being a hardcore gamer. Like, yeah, doing playing is fine, but it's the gathering part that I enjoy the most. It's making friends and having, side conversations, and God knows 10 plus player pods that, you get to check up on people. Sometimes, somebody doesn't have somebody to say, hey, how's your week been? How are you doing? Stuff like that. And it might be, right before your turn, but still you acknowledge that they were a person and not a player. And I think we forget about that sometimes. That, yeah, you do have your friends and you have your close play group and y'all might talk all the time, but, in game stores, you might see this person literally just once a week. So, and maybe sometimes not even that, because they might be, on the life stuff. So that's something that that if you take away anything from this, play the game, but don't play the people. Treat the people like people. Enjoy the people. Because, you might not get to play with them one more time, or they might be, going through some stuff, and they might, sell their collection. Life happens, and, we got to take it where we can get it. I hugged Brian the other day, and I told him I loved him because, he means a lot to me as a person and somebody I look up to as a content creator. And he was just like, "Are you all right?" I was like, "Yeah, you just got to tell everybody you love them every now and then to make sure that they know." And I don't do that enough. I don't tell, people that I'm close to, or that people in my past that I haven't seen since, that I loved them. And it hurts sometimes, but that's why you got to do it today. Don't do it tomorrow. Do it today. But I'm done sorting rares. Next time we'll be sorting, we'll be putting cards in binders, and I might have a overhead view for when that comes, because Lord knows flipping through binder pages and putting cards in binders is rough as it is. And if I'm just like sitting right here and y'all right there, it's not always that fun, because you don't get to see all the stuff I get to see, because I got some stuff in my collection and I like to share. But that's going to be it for today, everybody. Thank you for watching later or watching with me whenever I go to watch it back, because, sometimes I'm self-critical. I'm critical of myself a lot of the times, because I'll do a record check and, I don't like it. So I got to do some tweaks. But that is going to be it for today, guys. I appreciate everybody that watches later. Everybody that is subscribed, that, that watches this later and is subscribed later. I couldn't have done it without y'all. 100, that was a big thing to me. I didn't think I would even get to 100, but, little ticks here and there. You got to always make progress. A step is a progress. A crawl is progress. But that's going to be it for today. I need to stop rambling. And I'll see you guys next time in the graveyard.